What's going on, everybody? Josh Engleman here for Stokastic.com. Back again with the NBA DFS contenders on FanDuel for Friday, April 28th. Now be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman, and the biggie, sign up for the lineup generator. You see the banner at the top of the screen. Now, all you have to do is click the link in the description. 50% off, less than $5 for your first week. We generate 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, thousands of lineups. We get rid of all the ones that we think stink, and then we present the rest to you. Chalky builds, balance builds, contrarian builds. You can lock a player in. You can swap players around. You can export up to 20 via CSV. If you are looking to get a little bit better at DFS, this is the way that you can do it. Now, we're going to round out the bottom of my top 10 with Steph Curry, Harrison Barnes, Dennis Schroeder, Klay Thompson, D'Angelo Russell on the outside looking in. Who will be my favorites? My top 5 plays for today? It's time to find out. First up at number 5, we're going to have the not fun experience of going to Dillon Brooks. He is shooting guard small forward eligible, which is really nice. 4,600. It's a good price. Projected for 22. The goal is 25. He's in the optimal lineup 42% of the time. I gave him 30 minutes. He can play more if things are going well. It's just so rarely going well for Dillon Brooks. He's a 0.75 at best fantasy point per minute guy. 12 points on 21% usage, 3.5 boards, 2.5 assists, and a stock. They got to win to go or they go home. You know he wants to be out there. You don't trust him at all. But because of the price, because of the position and his role here, we have to pay Dillon Brooks more attention than we really want to. In at number 4, we've got Domantas Sabonis. He's power forward center eligible, which is massive and also so incredibly wrong. There's no reason he should have power forward eligibility for this team. 9,300 for Sabonis, projected for 49.5. The goal is 48.5. He's in the optimal lineup 43% of the time. Now, it has not been a great series for Sabonis, and that's not all that surprising. AD, really good defensively. Sabonis, not that great defensively. It's just not the best matchup for him. However, the price tag's starting to look a little bit better, and that power forward really does help. 37 minutes for Sabonis, 19 points and 15 boards. He should be very active on the glass. 7 assists as well. Stock and a half, too. I like the idea of getting to Sabonis here. If you're a believer in the Sacramento Kings, and honestly, heading into Golden State, this game being on the road for Sacramento doesn't make me feel great. But if you're a believer in the Kings, I think you're going to really enjoy having Sabonis at 4. Speaking of Kings, in at number 3, Keegan Murray, small forward, power forward eligible, 4,500, projected for 21.5. The goal is 24.5. He's in the optimal lineup 46% of the time. If you've got a good feeling about how many minutes he plays today, congratulations. I certainly don't. He was not really a key part of the rotation at the beginning of the series. Now, played 30 plus minutes over the past 2 games. I'm kind of just splitting the difference. I gave him 27 minutes. If he gets more than that, then you're really happy. But at 27, it still got him to 3rd. So keep that in mind. 11 points, 5 boards, an assist, and a stock for Murray at this price tag with the MPE. If you think he keeps playing 30 minutes, you like him more than this. If you think he goes back to playing 16 minutes a game, you probably don't like him this much. I don't have a great feel for it. You know, it hasn't been going well playing Keegan Murray this many minutes. Do they change that? I don't know. Coin flip guy here. We go to Memphis. Number 2, Jaren Jackson. Power forward center eligible. 8,400. Projected for 46. The goal is 44. He's in the optimal lineup 50% of the time. That's what I mean by coin flip. Half the time you get Jaren Jackson. 37 minutes. He's been playing an absolute ton. 1.25 fantasy points per minute. 24% usage. 21 points and 9 boards. An assist. And this is staggering. Almost 1.5 steals. 3.5 blocks. That's 4.7 stocks in this game. This guy is insane when it comes to putting up defensive stats. That is very important on FanDuel. I love this spot. I love the position. I love the price. I love the scoring. I love every single thing that you can get to for Jaren Jackson. You just have to be worried about foul trouble. Before we hit that number 1 contender, you guys should sign up for the lineup generator. $4.48. Scan the QR code on the screen or click the link in the description. Come join us for a week, and if you don't like it, cancel. You're only out $4.48. That's a pretty good deal. Speaking of Kings I don't trust, Number 1, Kevin Huerter. Shooting guard, small forward, great flexibility, 4,900, projected 24, goals 26.5, optimal lineup 51% of the time. Speaking of guys whose minutes I don't understand, now that we've been getting more Murray, we're also getting less Kevin Huerter. I don't necessarily think that's intentional. He hasn't had a great series, but I don't think that there's anything stopping him from playing the minutes that you would normally expect. I went to 27 here. I do not trust it. He's played significantly less over the past 2 games, but that also hasn't been great for Sacramento. So we'll see how this shakes out. Pay very close attention to the way that you get to Kevin Huerter and Keegan Murray, because I think they have a lot to do with each other. He's around a 0.9 fantasy point per minute guy, 13 points, 4 boards, 2.5 assists, a little over a stock. I don't trust this one all that much, but at the same time, you get a great position, you get a very realistic price tag, and you're in a situation where you're in a 2-game slate. One decision like this could mean everything. If Kevin Huerter can play 27 minutes, I think he's the best play on today's slate. Alrighty, folks, that will do it. Those are my NBA DFS contenders on FanDuel for Friday, April 28th. DraftKings version is around here somewhere, so check it out. Good luck tonight, everybody. Win some money. Back again Monday morning for another edition of the Contenders.